So this was the magistrate's court. This is the old magistrate's court.
Oh, is it?
And these are the steps, you know, when they were sentenced, what about here? And then they'd walk down the steps here.
Yeah, so they sent you down there, so they're walking out front.
Oh,
That's where you'd have gone to the cell or wherever you're going next.
Was that like a death sentence or?
I'm not sure, I've seen it.
That's where the word comes from, because they'd actually go down.
Yeah.
There's one.
It's like a prison kind of
Yeah,
thing.
there was.
Yeah, when you're being sent down, did you actually go down?
Yeah, you sit down underneath like an access route basically to the cell or out the back door for the big prison.
Why don't we come back in here when it's dark and we can do a mock trial?
Yeah.
Where we could send the person downward and walk over that first step. See if any spirits come out for that. Well, you can't go that way. No, but you can walk over that.
I really don't know.
The
Must be
spirits
like
face
something like a cocoon, you know, and
Is there another entrance? Obviously they've got
there's
the
probably cracks or something, isn't there? And somehow
I don't think they go down very often because I think it's for health and safety.
you know, but the cracks because it's an old building, the outside foundations.
Yeah, so that would be tiny, wouldn't it?
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
guessing that's from the building before this one. Because there's been about 3 buildings on the site.
Yeah, because they always build on top, don't they?
That's
Any
what they
history,
do.
they build on top of it.
Yeah, the original was built about 1400s. That was a moot hall, a bit like a town hall. Then they built a posh town hall in the early 1800s. Then they knocked that down and built another one in the 1860s, which is this one. So they've been improving on it. But I'm guessing, like, the foundations, there must be something left from the original. But the first one would be all like...
I wish we
could
could
get
wait.
It looks like cabin though. Look how
If you could have gone down there, there was not a hope in hell's chance that you'd have gone down them steps.
You'd be first down.
No way.
You've been how many town halls?
You wouldn't.
Why?
Because I've already been down the other end and I don't like it. But that's
Do you send?
yeah.
Yeah.
So after 17 years to do that, I don't often say that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's, if I ever get EBGBs about something, it's very, very rare. Very, very rare. But there's a cellar down there, and it's just like where the old stuff is. There's a thing, and there's just something in there that I don't like.
In this room.
Yeah, there's a guy, definitely. It's the same guy that I've seen. When I came in, he was stood up on the landing, and he looked like he was like a clerk. He had like a bloody robe on and stuff like that, you know. I thought he might have been a judge, but he was like a...
No, what they're describing, it sounds like a man.
Yeah, but it was something...
Pictures of them wearing big cloaks with the big necklaces and all that stuff.
Do you remember them Mercedes cars that you used to get in the 70s and 80s, them blue ones? Yeah. One of these guys, something he said he was part disabled, and he used to go in the car, and there was an accident. He was killed in one of these cars, a car accident, and he's just said Nantwich area. Yeah. No, he said he had an accident in a car, and he said something about his head, but he used to be here. He resided here, but he was disabled. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a man in a wheelchair. This is somebody else that's coming in, but because there's a man in a wheelchair as well. Yeah. Yeah. He's the clerk. He's the clerk.
So the guy in the road,
Could be the mayor.
the guy.
Could be a mayor. But I'm just waiting for him to come through. Do you understand? Yeah. It's this guy. This is a clerk or something. This is somebody that would have been definitely to do with the church. Definitely died away from here. Accident, car, head. Definitely head injury, because he was like that, he put it on my head. It's like head injury. Yeah. I'd say he was only about, I'd say late 30s when he passed. He was quite a youngish fella, I'd say. Like black hair, very, very styled. I want to go back probably, I'd say, early 70s with, I want to say 70s with this, definitely. You know, I can see the collar, you know, the shirts were longer, he had, you know, pants and stuff like that. He had this, like, he used to come in like a tweed suit or something there's like a suit that he came into the building with, and he was known by a lot of people.
Yeah.
This man, you know. Yeah.
And is he just like a memory or a visual, or is he actually coming?
No, he's a visitation ghost, so he comes in. Yeah. You might hear him.
I think it's aware, isn't it?
Is that caretaker? Is the caretaker bloke still in?
Yeah,
Oh,
he still is, yeah.
Thought I might heard something. Yeah, I think when he gets out,
Talking
right,
around
look at them all.
76.
Yeah.
Must have been
1976.
76 that I think he passed away.
Somewhere we had
Yeah. I wonder if that was something to do with the accident, I don't know. But you know, I'm old enough to remember this, but they used to have disabled cars a long time ago, and my guide was putting that in my mind of this disabled car that this guy must have been driving, and he's just said Nantwich. He's gone like that, and he said that's where it happened, Nantwich. And he's just 76, and it was definitely to do with his head. He was killed. He did die at the scene, he died later on, he tells me, but he said that was because of that. Yeah. And he's just said something about being blindsided as well, so I don't know if he just didn't see something, or there was something. Could have been, he doesn't go in descriptive with it, he just said that I couldn't see. He said he's not got much memory of that anymore.
Has he got a name or anything?
I'm asking him, yeah. It's Adrian. Is it Adrian? Could be Adrian. He's got an AD Adrian. I don't know if that's Sutton. It could be Sutton. It sounds like it could be Sutton. Okay. Adrian Sutton. Yeah. Okay. Adrian Sutton. Don't ask me to spell the Adrian. I don't know if he's just said that to me. Adrian Sutton. Yeah. 1976.
So what was he, a judge or a clerk or something, isn't he?
disabled.
Disabled guy.
And he's come in here.
Oh yeah, he comes in because he's still doing his work with him. The dude was called.
He used to work.
He used to work with the clerk. It was called or something. But the man who was there.
I might have to shout out to him like that.
He just said as well, he said we weren't catered for properly, which I can understand that because it came much later on than it with disabled people, because he said we were not catered for. It was very difficult. Yeah, he said something about somebody had to carry him or something.
Carry him to work?
Yeah, somebody had to carry him in.
When did it start being used as a court?
The guy said it was 1970s. He did, didn't he? He said that's when they finished using it. Yeah.
He's just said to me as well, he said he did very low profile things. Yeah. He said there wasn't very things, he said it was stealing. A lot of stealing. And he said, and there was something, he said they dealt with cases to do with people being involved with GBH. He's just said people being assaulted. So there was minor sort of scruffle things here. He says as well about drunks. He's just said drunks. These are people that have obviously caused trouble and come to a court. But it's very low key. There's nothing here that I can see that is, you know.
This is another room that apparently a lot of people feel very strange in. Apparently this is a room where people don't like to come in. And we're talking like, not people doing ghost hunts, just people here for a wedding, or they're just here to look at the venue. They're like, no, I'm not going there, they get a weird feeling. Personally, I don't. But I know you picked up something a bit strange when you came in.
Yeah.
You felt like there was something going
It's a
on.
funny smell.
Yeah, there's a weird smell.
Yeah.
But that's maybe just the age of the building.
Yeah. Cigar smoke is what's smelling here.
Yeah.
I can smell that.
Can you smell that?
Like a musty.
But don't tell the others, don't tell the others. Let's
No.
see if
Could be
the others
picking
pick up
something
on
up
it.
then. Yeah. Yeah.
I can smell a bit of. Do you know why? Because I'm not. Well, I am, and I'm not a smoker. But the neighbour next door to us, he's asked me whether we can smell smoke, and I said to him, no, but I can't.
Yeah.
I can smell through the door. He smokes.
And it's a non-smoker.
Because you know it's no smoking apartment, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah. See if everyone sees it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we say it's not room, this is a room where people feel a bit strange. They come in, don't like it very much, get the heebie-jeebies. I personally am okay in here, but
I'm coming here on my own.
yeah, I think when the lights are out on your
When
own.
it goes a bit quieter later,
Yeah.
you'll see a different side to this. That's when it tends to come out to play. As we know, don't we? From past experience, you know. Can't will anything though. It is what it is, you know. Everything is different. It's one of those places. This as well. There, I think you could come one day and it'll be absolutely bouncing. You come back again, and then, you know, it'll be very. It's a very mixed bag. Jimmy's just said to me as well. He said you'll find here nothing's the same. There's always something coming in. He said it's like that sometimes.
Stop doing it.
Did you been here before?
No,
We've never been here
before,
before,
we
no,
are.
it's our first time. Yeah. That's why I got well, I can't find anything.
Do you know what this room was?
I think this is just a meeting room. There's quite a few meeting rooms. Originally, I'm not sure. He didn't tell us.
This
It's
wasn't
been
here
put
at
together,
one point.
Yeah, you'll think
This
that
is
wall's
all
fine.
Yeah, I
This
reckon it might
wasn't
be
here
part
at
of
one
that
point.
area out there, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, because
Well,
one
that
it's quite
link
old
with
out
that,
there.
the
Yeah.
The doors are old,
Yeah.
Yeah.
unless they've just,
It might have boxed it in a bit, I don't know.
Yeah. No, this is definitely later on. This
door
it's
is
not.
somewhere, you know, because they wouldn't have had a room like this. But
Yeah. You know, that would have been. I would have think this would have been open plan. I would think that would be
Looks a bit
maybe
asky.
stairs,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? I would think with that slant.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a feel of it, you know, in my head how I think it was, but it's not. It's not there at the moment. I get an idea,
Yeah.
but this was nothing to do with it. This was completely gone at one point.
We should have played with the dog. I know, I thought, what's she doing there? Having an image drop.
Yeah. It's a different one back. The room up here.
Yeah.
This smells a bit cleaner. Does it? Like a cleaner, like a. Yeah, so like a.
And then it says you're going to turn some lights out.
Oh, great, okay. That's fine.
There was an older lady walking around with you before. I did see something, but it was an oldish lady, but she was just briefly before, and I didn't say anything, but didn't want to scare you. But yeah, it was somebody around you before. It could have been a guy, just like a little old lady, just a little old lady walking around. Just from what I could get with it, she was like white hair. Do you know what I mean? Just wandering around with you, following you.
I don't know who that could be.
Is your grandma?
Well, yeah, but when she died, she was like 58.
Oh, so she
wasn't
would have been
old.
like a little
Yeah,
old
she was
lady.
quite
Really?
active, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she might be now.
Because this lady said she was your grandma.
Yeah, she might be now.
Did she not have grey hair or anything like that?
No.
Was there something wrong with her when she was here? Was she poorly or something? Did something happen with her hair?
Well, yeah.
Right. Now, this is what she's talking about. She didn't wear a wig, did she?
Yeah.
Right. That makes complete sense. That makes complete sense.
Yeah.
That's your grandma.
I knew her a bit.
Yeah.
I was 10.
Yeah. I just had her in my mind before. You see, it does happen. That's your grandma. So she wore a wig. That's where I got the
Yeah, I
hair.
didn't know, but I know that she.
Right. That's your grandma.
this is a.
Yeah. So she's following me around.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Is she here now?
No.
She's gone.
She was before. Yeah. Yeah.
can...
What I'm saying is when it comes through, if it does, it just happens naturally like that. And I saw her walking around. There's a lady. And I had to just look and thought, is that something to do with here? But she was connecting with you. Yeah.
That's nice.
You'll feel her when you're at home. You'll feel her.
How?
She'll touch you. Have you ever felt cold? Just without any reason for it. It could be quite warm or anything. Have you ever felt cold?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, that's your grandma holding you.
That'd be like that fella, didn't mind you?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, you had that fella, like issue, that fella.
Yeah,
When
I
you
hear it,
have your
I hear
dad's
it.
one,
And I'm not
you've got that
so
fella,
really warm.
and I said to you,
It's not in here.
taking back.
And all I can hear it, but I know it's
Absolutely.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
That's the sort of thing she'll do. But she won't do anything to scare you. She'll just put her arms around you. So if you feel a bit of that sensation or if you feel a bit chilly or something, she grabs you.
There was the route were on the Ouija board there.
Yeah.
We got a switch here where it went off. Anything went past and it did. But I was here with this guy. And he says, come look at this. I just took a picture of it, but it was moving in that chair. In the chair, moving up and down, all around. All this was all moving like madness, moving.
Was that what that is then? Is that so that's someone moving about in it?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
That's the actual image. And that's the connect. Is it connect?
Yeah,
Energy.
it's the Xbox Connect technology, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, like what they use like paranormal
Yeah,
activity, don't
SLS
they, and
call
stuff,
it,
yeah.
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 So it was in that chair.
So that very first chair there.
Yeah.
With Liverpool dogs.
Okay, Gary Taylor, you are here because you are going to be sentenced for the crime of assault. On the 16th of July 2002, you assaulted a member of your family, physically. How do you plead?
Not guilty, because that's not so legible.
May 2022, you assaulted a member of your staff. We've got the jury over here. All the jury is sworn in. I've watched too much CSI. They're over there. How would you like to plead?
Not guilty.
Unfortunately, looking at the evidence, you are guilty of your crime. How do you feel, jury? What's your verdict? I've never been in court. How's your verdict?
Guilty.
You are sentenced to 2 years, sending down. If there's any spirits in here, would you like to join us? We've just sent the prisoner down. You can see over there, there's a little machine on the floor there. If you walk near it, it'll just light it up and it just shows that you're there. Or maybe you'd like to come upstairs and you can get this prisoner for me.
Does that go down? Can't even see the bottom of it.
Quite far though, doesn't it? No, I'll it's spread top. Unless you can go around there.
Is there any clerks that want to come in and assist us with the court case?
Oh, I'm going to make the door goes off to the right if you look. If you look round the bottom there, you get the door goes off to the... Do you want to turn that up?
Yeah, I can see.
I've got a signal on top of there.
There's more power on this.
If that's you spirit doing it, and if you can try and do that to somebody else for me.
Hands off, but I just got like a burning hot back down my wrist. And then it disappeared. Yeah, but it just really hot and then it just disappeared.
If that's you spirit, Tatiana, thank you very much for that. Can you try and do that to somebody else in the room as well, please? Try and affect them some way. Is there any clerks? Is there any judges that can come in and assist us?
Can you touch me anywhere? Affect the temperature in the room? You make a noise and let us know that you're here.
That's you, Spirit. Can you go and try and do that to somebody else as well? Because I'm feeling a pressure on my
I just
chest.
heard ding. I heard like a noise.
I heard that.
Like
Just
ding.
thought it was the phone, yeah.
I feel like somebody's, like starting to push me down in the chair.
Yeah, I feel like I've got weight on my chest.
Like somebody wants to make me go smaller. Yeah.
Because they might not like the fact that
I
I'm
feel
a
like
woman.
somebody's trying to just push me down at the moment.
I just heard that click, the thing.
Like women being in the position of a judge, though, are they? I heard that nice words. If that's you, Spirit, thank you for making them noises for us. Now, are you trying to get somebody else in the room for me?
So use our energies. Use our energies and come closer to any one of us and affect us how you can.
We've got some boxes around the room as well. If you step close to them, they will light up.
Should we introduce ourselves? My name's Gareth.
My name is Emma.
I'm Dawn. I'm Lucy. I'm Kat. What's your name? Why don't you come and tell somebody your name? Did anyone get any weird names in the head?
I just got Clyde or Claude, but it could.
Clyde? You here? Claude?
I'm feeling some pressure on me now.
There's a guy trying to connect here. Yeah, he's a bit of a
I've got
scallywag.
really quite burning heat on the back.
Yeah.
Pressure
A
here.
bit of a scallywag,
Is it?
this one, right?
Attraction.
He was small time thief. He was always in here. He was tried multiple times and he was in and out of prison.
Yeah.
And he seems to be having an issue now in spirit to do with a certain judge called John. I've not got his surname yet. A judge called John. And he says, that man, he said, now, I don't know why he's shown me a house, but he just said something about vandalism to a house. Okay? Or vandalised his house. It felt to me like it was, a revenge or something, you know what I mean? Or there's something that happened. This is a very angry man.
So he's having problems with this judge guy
Yeah.
at the moment while he's...
Oh yeah. But he knows
It's
he's
still
here as
enemies.
well. Yeah, they connect, they clash with each other now in spirit. But the judge really is his energy. He's quite, how can I put it? He's quite fearful of him now. But this guy detested him. He said because this guy always put him down. He always punished him. Yeah? And this guy has an automatic, it's more that's grown now in spirit, because he passed away. In fact, there's like a drug issue with this guy, there's a drug overdose. It's cocaine.
It's not me. Do you think it's me or
No,
Pat?
then I'll wait for your
He
eyes.
used to smoke very heavily as well. Oh, thank you, Spirit. This might be what you're thinking. He used to burn people. He used to burn people. Somebody with fire and lighter fluid.
The judge used... The judge?
No,
Oh,
this was this guy,
the criminal.
the criminal. He used to hurt people. Quite a negative soul, really.
He used to burn people.
Yeah,
That's what I felt. Like it was
Yeah,
like burn,
he used
like
to
I
burn
burnt
people.
myself on my wrist.
he used to burn people. I don't know if it's. I don't know if they like putting petrol over it. I mean, do you know
Just-
torture
Yeah.
or burning somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah. He used to rob people. I'll place him probably, he's gone 62 with him, so I'd say probably 1962. And then he said, Jimmy just said, and it ended, I think, 69. Sorry, no, that sounds a bit. 1969, that's when it ended. Okay? So this man must have passed spirit, and it was definitely to do with an overdose. It says painkillers as well. I don't know if he was addicted to painkillers or, thank you, morphine. Okay. Morphine overdose. Morphine. I haven't got his surname yet. Who he is. Did I give you a name for him?
No, not yet.
No, I'm waiting for it. I don't know if it was Robin or something. It might have been Robin. Well-known scally. Yeah? But definitely to do with robbing people and stealing. But he was in and out of here. And it must have been the same judge that kept saying it. And he says, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. I'm going to have my revenge on him. Yeah? But you know it's weird? They clash. Do you know they see each other because they're on the same level? It's weird. But
From the same
he
time.
gets out of the way. When he sees him, he goes. It's quite negative.
So the judge is a little bit scared.
Oh yeah, he's scared of it.
Bit like.
Yeah, he'll when his energy comes in, the judge's energy will go out.
Right, okay.
This is the guy that was out there. That's the judge.
Well,
I thought it might have been to do with mayor, but I'm thinking now it might have been a judge.
Okay.
This is this guy, and what I think he does, he comes backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, but he comes in and out of here. So it's busy energy. But when he sees this guy, he goes. Yeah, because he knows who he is. But he comes here, for one, because he knows the place, and two, he comes here for revenge reasons. Yeah? But they never clash. They try to. He gets out of his way and then he comes in. Yeah.
Robin, if you're
So
still
there's
here.
a lot of information there, so it's.
I've got it.
Yeah.
If you're still here, could you make yourself known, please, again? If that was you making my skin feel burnt, can you do that again? Can you make a noise? Can you affect someone else?
My face is burning, but that could be normal for me.
This is his conditions that you put around you.
It's difficult to.
Whatever's on my chest needs to just leave.
Just step your energies away, Robin, please. Just step your energies away from people. You can communicate, but don't want your energies coming on people too much.
Could you affect me again? I feel better now.
I'd say he's about 5'8", give or take. Slim-builded guy, mousy hair, quite longish. You know, like hippie haircut, longish.
Yeah.
Real rough-looking thing.
Robin, there's two females over there. Why don't you try and affect them the same way you're affecting everybody else? No? There's another female over here, maybe you can try and affect her. I know she's got money in her pocket, why are you trying to steal the money?
My right arm's tingling, but feeling numb as well. For some reason.
Thank you for doing that, Robin. Can you try and do that to somebody else as well, please?
I feel like a pressure around my
Right, Tom, if we
This is
could
what I keep
think
Tom.
just then and
I feel like I'm wearing like a really heavy necklace that's like heavy here.
Yeah,
Like that.
I've got a heavy feeling on that side. You know, like your solar plexus here. I feel like it's shoving right down on me there.
I feel like I'm wearing like it's really heavy here on my neck.
The items of expense with this guy must have robbed people that have money. Because it was expensive items. For the age, of course, but it was age items. There was a lot of pearls. I've seen like pearls and necklaces. Diamonds. There was a lot of rings as well. He just said, they're easy to
I'll
shake.
take mine off, Cal. Can you steal that ring?
Yeah. Comes here and comes away with purpose, comes here to see this judge. The man that put him down so many times, he comes here because he wants to, and they never clash. He tries to approach him, and every time he does, he goes. The judge will just go out of the room when he comes in, his energy changes.
Did you make any of the boxes change colours, the lights? The boxes that you can see on the table, there's two.
There's one here where he gets sent down by my foot.
The door colours, you make the lights change to red, orange and yellow.
Come on, Robin, let you do up and down those stairs, aren't you?
That's what'll happen if you move near one of the machines.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. You don't have to do anything more to get close to one, and you'll know that you're here.
Or anybody else, not just you, Robin. Anybody else that wants to come near one of the machines. Say hello to us.
Down here. See the curtain?
That curtain moving down there.
At the very end. It's been moving, the curtain has. There's no door open.
There's been a lot of series of little noises.
We've all seen that, haven't we?
Yeah, we've all seen that.
The knocking. Round about now. Here. 3 times.
Do you have to stay here?
I'm looking
going down. I don't know, unless it's my eyes. But it is moving, left and right, left and right.
Yeah, it's a little bit. If you look up there on the right,
Unless there's a bit of
it's
glass.
slightly.
There's no possible way that can move, can it?
No.
Well, I'm looking there and I can see that just slightly moving when you said to affect that curtain.
Sorry, thank you very much for moving that curtain. The same energy you used to do that, can you try and make a noise for us?
Was there a floor? There would have been a floor up here. This would have been higher, wouldn't it, at some
I
point?
wonder, yeah.
It's possible. It looks.
Because I've just seen a man's energy just go right over to there. And it's sort of like he walked.
Thank you for that, Spirit.
Okay.
But we're down here, so maybe we're underneath you at the minute. Maybe you'd like to come down and walk with us here.
Maintenance.
Do you think it was like an attic up there? Or
Yes.
something? It was up there.
Could have been. It's not there anymore. Well, it might still be, I don't know, but maybe it's been cut out. As I say, this has been, I'd definitely say there must have been a floor here at one point. It's definitely maintenance.
Like a public viewing area.
Yeah, you know, with the big windows, unless, I don't know.
Joe.
Come on, Joe. Thank you for giving that your name to Andy. Won't you come and affect someone in this room?
Is maintenance, thank you. Caretaker. Right, okay. Is that caretaker? Sure.
Thank you, Joe.
Job of all trades. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Something to do with... It must have been 50s. I would say 56, yeah. And then he showed me, thank you, 70. So he must have been here for a period of time. Joe. He's just said. And I
suppose
he
he's
must
got
have
a
been getting
moustache,
on a
hasn't
bit. I'd say he must have been getting on a bit as well when he was working here. I wouldn't say past retirement age, but I'd say he was probably late 50s. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a very, you know when somebody's just worked too much and like really burned out and just never switches off. This is what this guy is like, and this guy now just keeps coming backwards and forwards because this is all he used to know. And to his house now, he still comes back here to do his maintenance and stuff. But he says he does everything. He says cleaning, opening windows. I don't know why he says that, but he says opening windows, and he just said curtains.
Oh, right.
Right,
Okay.
so if it's something to do with closing curtains or something, but it's something that he used to do.
You alright?
A bee?
Can
A fly?
Karen, you show me?
I got a bee, fly, buzzing.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I actually thought it was a actual
Yeah.
bee or a fly, but
Was it like really close to your ear, or was it?
just a little bit of distance.
Yeah.
And constantly in that house at this time of year out, they really got doors and windows open for the cats, but I don't think there will be one in here. We'd have all heard it, wouldn't
Yeah.
we?
We all heard it pretty loud. It's quite echoey in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then we had smoker as well. Regal cigarettes. Regal. Do you know your smoke what you get on these, this is what this guy had.
I got it, the tingling
I'm falling off the
feeling in my back, but I don't know whether it's the way I'm sitting or it's literally here, this point.
Feeling anything round your mouth or anything in
Down some
particular?
years.
No, not at the moment.
But you'll keep coming back here. It's how he knows.
You got the tingle.
But I don't know whether it's...
Well, that's right. I know he has got a moustache or something. I've got a really bad tickle and a tingle. Oh, yeah. Has he got a tash, Andy?
He might have.
He's
He's not shown himself.
Oh, is he not?
He's not shown himself fully to me yet. I'm sort of getting his height and stuff, and I just knew it was something to do with.
2 bangs that side now. Same sort of noise.
It was going off in there as well. Yeah. Curtain was moving in there as well. Curtain was moving. Don't know.
They'll be with this for
It's like proper footsteps over there.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we all sit separate round and see what's looking in?
Work on this area because it's been quite active, as you say. So.
It's definitely got cold there as well. That's where it's been kept.
Try and make the noises for us now, please. Used to say Do you know what's really weird? I've been looking at Gary, and Gary's face is changing. The more I stare at Gary, it's like his face is changing. Spirit, quite
I've just heard noises.
That was outside.
don't feel too well. Feels my head's banging.
I've just heard like as if glasses were moving outside.
Oh, second off and whatever it is.
Yeah, because all the shops are closed.
I heard that though.
Right. Squeaky floor over there. This man used to kill people. It's to do with his linking with death linking to the police station. So it was held there. Yeah. This is a long, long time ago. Just think this must be. Okay, thank you. This one's hung. Okay. And why do you come back here? Is it just to seek revenge, is it? Why do you come back here, Spirit? Yeah. Why do you come back here? You're obviously a very nasty man. Not a very nice man. You used to hurt women. You can see that. You were punished. Yeah? You were punished. And then the slate's clean. Yeah? That's it. There's no more. So why do you come here? Do you come here to try and approach the people that convicted you in the first place? Or is it to do with the policeman that arrested you? Has anybody been shoved in here as well? Has anybody felt like they've been pushed at all at any time? Because this guy will
Out
push
in the
people.
walk round,
Yeah.
just at the top of the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if the push will say that?
Sorry.
The push will say that, or in
He'll
his
try
life?
to. Yeah. Yeah.
Ish. As much as your face would be normal. Spirit, if that's you affecting Gary and showing me all them different faces, thank you very much for that. And if that's you making the draft, can you try and do that again?
It must be over 100 years, this probably more. This is way back 1800. This guy is way back.
You can see on that thread there's a draft. See it going 10 till a dozen, can't you?
This is the, do you understand? It's the energy here. It's where it was. It's the ground, I think.
Maybe this is where they did the hanging.
Yeah.
Here before this.
I think it was outside. I think it was a hanging point outside. Yeah. Because I felt the same energy outside.
That's where the hungry push them up.
Yeah. That's why they used to do it. Because it. So he kept putting it around my neck when I was outside. Tell me. Did the young people around it?
There's only where they like hung.
Like a
people.
gibbet?
Yeah.
Not in Congleton, no.
Right.
The one that
Well,
leaks.
it was a hanging point, yeah. We could have been about further on 1800s something, or that they've never robbed anybody in this town?
No, not as I know.
Strange now. Why is he shut down now?
When you
Of
see...
course, it could have been owned somewhere else, of course.
Hang on.
Maybe that's what it is.
Hang on, when's this?
This is going back as far as 1800.
Oh, right. It's just that the manager before, the one manager now hung himself.
Who what?
Dave Hughes, who was the manager before my boss now, he hung
Ah.
Who did it?
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
himself. And he used to live in here.
Ah.
Used to treat this as his house.
When was that?
2008.
Well, that
But we
That-
found...
that's not to do with this guy, but this connotation round my neck
he went
could
out,
be definitely to do with that manager. It could be a condition now, you see.
he went out and bought a rope. And
Wow.
part of it he left in the lift. Then he went home. Then he went out at night, got back, and jumped off the staircase, open plan staircase. He tried it twice because there was a spindle that had broke, and then this was round the main bit. Do you know what happens when people hang themselves? Well, you drop everything. All your bodily functions go.
Yeah.
So his mate got back, who he shared his flat with, and he said he'd never seen anything like it in his life.
Just validates it, yeah. It
Everything
makes
drops
a lot of
us.
sense, that, why I saw, like, dirt and stuff before, you know, like,
Did it not
poo.
happen? It wasn't here. It was at
No, not far from here though, just over the road.
Oh, right.
But he used to live in here.
That's why I was getting flipping hanging outside. I bet it was him.
That was Bank Holiday, August
So
2008.
someone's messing with my head in here tonight, honestly. It's how it's coming in, you know. But this
What
one,
date was it?
When he,
Yeah.
Bank Holiday, end of August 2008.
God,
I've just heard bang.
That was over there. Yeah.
Is there a picture or something like remembrance to him or anything?
No, there isn't, funnily enough. No. No.
And did he think it was going to be a stress?
Well, he just finished with his girlfriend. He was one of these people who used to go watching football and then fight,
Right.
especially for England abroad. And he did it once too often, so he was going up for court as well.
Okay.
So it was sort of one thing onto another, you see, I suppose.
wasn't called Adrian, was it?
No, Dave
that's
Hughes.
not him, no.
David Hughes.
David Hughes. No, that name hasn't come up. No. No, that guy in there was somebody that was
Way back.
thieving, yeah, he was robbing and thieving and stuff like that. He's comes back here because of the judge. The judge runs away from him. That's the judge in there that just runs away when he comes in, the manager. So it's completely... He's out of the way when that comes in. Yeah, but it was like when he was sat down, it's like I felt like somebody was pushing down on me in there and stuff. You know. Yeah.
See the bar?
Michelle thought that was better.
Yeah.
When this video was taken, the bar was further to the right.
Okay.
And there was 5 glass windows there,
How long ago we're talking?
10 years.
Oh, right.
So one night, we'd had that much knocks and groans in the place, we decided to put a camcorder on this stage and set it facing that door there.
Yeah.
And we left it running all night until it ran out. And around about midnight, this was in December, there was there was only emergency lights on. All the alarms were on in every room, so if anything had come in, it would set it off. And this is what it picked up. You have to watch it. He says. So there's the door. And there's the... See?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There's the 5
There's
windows.
2 people in there.
Watch that there. This is what we picked up on that camcorder.
Is the people to the left and the right though moving?
Look there. Now that wasn't somebody in here, I'll tell you now. Nobody was
There
in
looked
here.
to be two people to me though, right at the beginning, one on the left and one on
And
the
they're
right.
definitely behind you because there's that gap, isn't there,
You can
yeah?
actually see movement. You can actually see that movement behind there.
Yeah, there straight away, and the lad, the edge of
Yeah,
opposite.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's on the head.
yeah.
What's it go?
Not very tall either.
No, well, I'll tell you something like that in a minute. I'll tell you something like that. I'm glad you've noticed that.
Small man down here, very cool.
There you go.
See?
At the start of the video, we go off to the left and then come back to
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
right.
I can see an head bobbing
Right,
up.
look carefully now. Look carefully. Can you see that white dot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's a no smoking sign.
right,
So what we did, we reenacted it, and I walked past.
yeah.
And I was like, my head was sort of, and I'm not that tall, my head was above that smoking sign here.
Right.
So whatever this was small, that's what he just said. There. See? And then it goes back again.
But it looks like an adult though, the way it's moving.
Watch again.
Not
It
like
actually
a
looks like a
child.
monkey to me. Watch now. Look.
Yeah, it's
See?
moving like an adult.
No,
It's got the
absolutely.
figure.
There was nobody in here. I guarantee you there was nobody in here.
Gone out, haven't you, for a bit and then come back later?
Yeah. Well, in the morning.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because Tim came back, me, caretaker, and rang me up and said, because he was at the other end of town, said, I mean, I didn't know what they will tell you. He said, did you come back in after? I said, no. He says, oh, well, yeah, we picked some up. And that was it.
Have you not posted that on any of the
No,
YouTube
no.
thing?
Because it
Oh,
doesn't
Helen,
have
because you didn't know.
couldn't see, I can't feel
It's
anything.
10 years ago, this is.
See, that's another thing.
Just
You
watch
ready
that
again?
window.
Watching everything like
Just
that.
got
Show
that
me
window.
where I'm looking.
Negative. That I would,
There.
you know,
That.
not with him, he's
Yeah.
Again.
Keep watching.
himself.
It goes back again, you see.
Like it's just hovering there. You can see the outline.
What?
No.
See? It does look like it's a human
Yeah,
moving.
yeah.
It's like a shadow person, isn't it?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
more solid.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
That's the way it can come sometimes.
Never got
Yeah.
anything like that. Oh, right,
Well,
yeah,
we've seen it,
now.
but not captured.
I know, we're not that lucky.
No, that's,
Yeah, we
That's
never
it, you
are.
might get a door shut.
Yeah, right, sorry.
We had that.
Come again, see again.
Yeah.
Might be
I
no
was at
the
Vernon that when
camera.
that door shut, didn't it?
That's,
So
yeah,
stand
I
behind
see
it.
that now.
I do, I think it's when they know that there's a video. I think
So just
if
on a
they know-
recap, all the intruder alarms are on, so that would definitely, if that had been somebody,
Yeah.
that would
It
definitely
triggered it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But it didn't, right? There was no lights on apart from the emergency lights, and they were a lot dimmer in them days. We've had them redone, but
Yeah.
it was absolutely pitch black in here when we used to have the old lights on. And that's it. That's what we recorded. I can't explain it.
Wow.
Jesus.
But I think that's a child.
it looks like an actual adult to me.
Yeah.
Well, there was a small, I've not got him well, but there's a small guy down here that I said was about 5 foot, and that was before you even put that on. Now, whether it's him, I don't know, but he was the one who was causing all the stuff down here.
Swear for the
But
spirits.
I've got any more with him yet, because as soon as
Well,
he's...
that's about 2012, I think we did that. 10 years ago. Well, yeah.
And so were people, did you still hear the noises from that area quite a lot then?
What now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said they saw something in the lift area, which is, not far from from there, on the other side of that wall. Somebody saw something in there once, so...
Does this happen only night time or daytime as well? Any time?
Anytime.
Do the spirits like
One of the
obviously
ladies,
appear?
one of the ladies in the offices upstairs, went upstairs once. This is in the daytime, and she was on her own, and saw somebody, caught somebody higher, going up the stairs further on, thinking, "Who's that?" And they went up, and nobody was there.
Wow. And
That's
did
happened in the
she
day,
Said,
that-
She said that to someone.
Yeah, she
That
told me,
must- yeah.
and yeah.
It's around there then that's why I just took my camera, because
Yeah,
again, I
careful.
just saw something there, and then I stood near that doorway, and it's just moved off, and again, it's small.
The office girls are terrified coming here at night. And one Christmas when we had our staff,
happening the other day as well, so
yeah, We had
Do
a
they
staff,
know about it though? That school.
no, we had a staff Christmas party,
Yeah.
and we made them come in at about 1 o'clock in the morning, and they didn't like it, I'll tell you, but, you know, that's what we did, yeah. Trying to overcome the fears, like, because they won't, you know, like me tonight, I've got locked up. There's no way any of the girls would ever lock up tonight, but on their own, after you lock them in, no way in the world, you know, I mean, it's bad enough for me. You'll notice I get everything ready for it to be full tonight. I don't hang around, I'll tell you. You know. But yeah.
Well, thanks for showing that. That's
Yeah.
brilliant. It's very rare we go to a venue and we get someone who tells us all the stories and got some footage to show us as well. I really appreciate it.
Oh, brilliant, yeah.
Basically, it's automatic writing. So I'll just put a pen in there. Make sure it's good. Yeah, that's working. So the idea is like how many people want to do it. You all put your finger on, and then you'll ask Bert to move it. And then sometimes you might ask them to spell a word or a letter, and you might get something of, you know, usually it's just movement, to be honest. But yeah, it's really easy. So I don't know if anyone wants to try that.
Carry on, Bruce.
Just one finger? Yeah, just one finger, and you can have like as many people as you can fit on it, basically. I'll move out the way because you can probably fit a couple of people around
Just
here.
very lightly, just put your finger on it, yeah, just very lightly.
Should we shut this door?
Spirit, we've got some people there giving their energies to that piece of wood there and that pen. Can you move that pen around for us, Spirit? Just maybe tell us your name. Try and get it moving, Spirit. Just use the energies in the fingers. Try and tell us your name. Can you try and write your name? My name's Kat.
My name's Gary.
My name's Callie.
My name's Dawn.
My name is Lucy.
My name's Andy, sorry.
My name's Michelle. My name's Emma.
What's your name, Spirit?
Feel the tune.
I feel pulse in my finger.
Somebody's just talking about having very nice handwriting to me.
Oh, but can you show us your
Okay,
lovely
show us your nice
handwriting?
handwriting then. Okay.
No, breeze over my hand.
Man with a suit, this, and again I want to put in probably, I would say around about,
I feel pulse.
this man used to work here,
Like something's moving.
this man used to work here. It was something to do with manager, definitely office, something.
Come on then, Spirit, you'll be used to filling out
What's your
forms
name?
and writing your name. Sign your name on that form for us, please.
He's showing me an ink pen. He's signing his name with an ink pen. It looks like Anthony.
Anthony, if
Is
that's
that your name?
just move it around, it'll write for you. Just like your ink pen does.
Use our energies. Got 4 fingers on it. If you use our energies collectively, move what we're touching. There's a pen in it. Stuff that can be used for writing.
Even if you can just get it moving.
Throat cancer. Okay. Throat cancer. Is that what caused you to pass? Have you had?
Come on, Spirit, move that pen for us. We just need to use the energy in the fingers. That'll move it.
He mustn't have been from round here originally, because he says from Nottingham. Nottingham. So that's where I think he lived. I think he must have moved down here. Yeah? He's showing me, it says sand batch. Sand batch.
Crosses.
Bit of a ladies' man, this man as well.
Is known for the crosses.
Oh, come on, Spirit, there's 3 ladies on there
Yeah,
now.
come on.
Use
Show us
their
nice
energies.
handwriting, please.
Go on, impress these ladies.
Yeah.
Try and draw a love heart for us. That will really impress them if you can do a little love heart. Has it moved a bit? Yeah.
He's
Tiny bit.
trying to.
That's it, Spirit. Come on, you can use all
the
my
energies
energy
in
to
the
do this. And
Use
use
the
them
energies
energies
in the
there.
room. Much of mine as you need.
Come on, Spirit.
Use the energies in the room. It's like
feel like
it
a
wants
vibration.
to move underneath.
Like, yeah, like sometimes you get like a vibration.
That's it,
I
Spirit.
feel
Just
the
keep
wood
trying to do
changing,
that.
it's weird. I can feel like the energy in the wood. Yeah,
Yeah, just try and move it.
yeah.
That's it. Just take the energy. You can take all the energy. Just told you. You can take all of mine if you want to. Just move the pen for us.
Moved more.
How's that?
I left it.
Just keep moving it.
Definitely man in a suit. I'm about 5, I say about 5'5". I've been about, I put that around about 5'9", 6 foot. And I want to put him probably around about late 60s. Not in age, I mean like late 1960s. I want to put him there. And I can see with the clothes that he had on was quite old. You know, it was like a very, very old-fashioned suit. It was like a grey and a, you know, like how can I explain it to you? Yeah, it was like a pinstripe, yeah, grey, like a really old-fashioned now,
on and
but
off.
in them days.
But I'm not moving the
fashionable.
finger.
This was a man that, you know, like with an handkerchief,
The energy.
you know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He says he folded it in a different way. He says to me, and he's just gone out, he's just pulled the handkerchief out, and he folded it in a way in his pocket.
Moved a bit more. Tiny,
Yeah.
tiny, like tiny.
Come on then, Spirit. Show us how you
Impress the
fold
ladies, he says.
Yeah,
Yeah, you impress those ladies then. You do that
Impress
then.
them.
Yeah. He smokes a lot, this man as well. You know.
What's that noise? Yeah.
Something switched on, has it?
Sounds like a drip, doesn't it?
Isn't it?
It's all
nothing
drip.
Water's moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that water's moving,
Oh,
like.
is it that?
It's the water cooler.
Well, nobody's been near that, so how on earth would it be doing that?
Does it not automatically filter itself at certain points or something? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, is it not already like filtered anyway?
Oh, yeah, it should be,
Yes.
yeah, so.
It's just a little.
Spirit, if that's you affecting that water bottle, thank you very much, but can you come and do it near this table to move this piece of wood here? Because that'll just make that pen write something. That'll impress every female in this room.
You
if
know,
you
you
can
probably
move
can't
that.
write the name Anthony, but you can point to as a letter. If you can do an A, that would be brilliant. But I know it's not easy on that, but if you can just do something, let me know.
Oh, that stopped.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anthony, for stopping that. Try and use that energy to move that pen on the table for us, please.
Yeah, definitely cancer. Definitely cancer, for cancer. Stop talking. What's he doing? He's going to stop. Oh, he's telling me he stopped talking.
Well, you can talk to us now, Anthony, through that piece of paper on the table.
You can do now because it's all right now, isn't it? You don't have that on you anymore now, so you can talk now.
Yeah, that pen's moving.
Remember that you've got voice now. You can talk. You can do things.
That's it. You use the same energy that you used to move that water
You used to
bottle.
work here a long time ago, didn't you? People knew you.
As much energy as you need.
Lots of friends, didn't you?
Now draw us a love heart. Draw them girls a love heart. And put a little kiss. Come on, use the energy.
Keep going. Use our energy to move this piece of wood. Okay. Right. Okay. He shows me a gold ring. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he said something about his hands swelling up. Now I don't know, I got this to do with a cancer, I don't know. But he just said to him, he said it had to be removed. It had to be cut. And this must have been something that was very personal to him in some ways. Yeah? But he said it's like it had to be cut off because my fingers were too big. And it's not a wedding ring sort of thing. It's detailed. It's a detailed ring with engraving on it.
Right, you might have.
Yes, he might have an initial on it or something as well. I can't quite make it out. But thank you. Yeah, it was cut off.
If there's initials on your ring, try and write your initials on that piece of paper for us.
Couldn't be fixed or something. I don't know what he means by that. Thank you. What do you mean? You can't put. Right. What, it could not be adjusted, do you mean? Do you want to come on 7 8?
I suppose it's all females then, isn't it?
It might react better if it's all females.
Yeah.
My eyes are with him, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Anthony, if you're still with us, please could you try and move the circular piece of wood? It has a pen attached. You can write as a message. Or just leave a mark.
That's it, just use the energies that are around the table and in the room with you.
He must have rode a motorbike as well, because he just said something about motorbike, and he just said to me somebody stole it. Said somebody stole it. You know, if you came here on a motorbike or something, and I'm talking a really old, you know, going back many years. A lot of thank you. Do you know, it's when I was coughing then.
You haven't coughed all night.
No, but it was just, you know, like about thick smoke coming out of this thing. It's sort of like somebody just getting a whiff of it and then coughing. It's almost like I can feel this black, how can I put it, petrol fumes or whatever it was, do you know what I mean, that was coming out of this bike. It was sort of like flooding out down the road, do you know what I mean, and stuff.
Yeah.
But he says it was stolen, it was taken. Yeah. He's just coming here, he just keeps doing his work. If the way he sees it as it was. He doesn't see it as it is now, he sees it as it was.
Does he know he's passed away?
Yeah. He's just going back to what he feels, and he's linked here. He must have been. Because it's a bit weird really as well, because it says something to me, he just said to me about certain phone calls never come. I was not contacted, or the contact stopped. Don't forget he's passed away. And do you understand how somebody doesn't realise that they're dead to start with?
Yeah.
But he said he realised that the calls, the contact stopped. There was nothing for him to do. He didn't receive any instructions on what to do with his work. It stopped.
Yeah.
And he just sort of sat there and he wondered why there was nobody there. Oh, thank you. He just said, people saw me, but they couldn't see me.
That's really sad, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you physically do it? Can you put them in the middle? So you're better at that, so I can't bring you down to keep still.
See, I'm just like against the. I'll
Put
let you know
your hands
about
slightly different heights as well, so if it does spin, it won't catch it then, will it?
Like,
You know, so if they do spin, they won't just donk into each other, in case they need to cross over, so you catch it on your hair now. So that's the awkward bit, when you've got to be like aware so that they can sort of spin freely.